Today, in this video, we will discuss the concept of scientific management and the principles of scientific management given by F.W. Taylor. Now, what is scientific management? Scientific management means knowing exactly what you want men to do and seeing how they do it in the best and the cheapest way. Scientific approach implies application of science to the management. अब देखो कुछ कंपनीज हैं, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैकडोनल्ड है, उन्होंने क्या किया टू इंप्रूव द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ द वर्कर्स एंड टू मोटिवेट द वर्कर्स टू शो बेटर परफॉर्मेंस, उन्होंने एक अपना बोनस सिस्टम इंप्लीमेंट किया और उन्होंने जो है अपने वर्कर्स को साइंटिफिकली ट्रेन किया एंड दे गॉट द रिजल्ट्स. ऐसे ही ऑटोमोबाइल कंपनी में कुछ ऑटोमोबाइल कंपनीज ने साइंटिफिक मैनेजमेंट को अपने बिजनेस ऑपरेशंस में अप्लाई किया एंड दे हैव बीन एबल टू अचीव द स्टेटस ऑफ लो कॉस्ट प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ द ऑटोमोबाइल्स. तो साइंटिफिक मैनेजमेंट फोकसेस on maximum output with minimum efforts through the elimination of waste and inefficiency. Now we shall discuss the principles of scientific management given by F.W. Taylor. First principle is science, not the rule of thumb. Rule of thumb means making decisions which have no rationale behind them, which have no logic behind them. Now the problem should be considered objectively, and one best way of doing the things must be considered. According to Taylor, the trial and error method or hit or miss method should be avoided. There must be thinking before doing. मतलब टेलर क्या कहता है कि हिट और मिस मेथड या ट्रायल एंड एरर मेथड, इनका साइंटिफिक मैनेजमेंट में कोई स्कोप नहीं है, तो वी मस्ट थिंक बिफोर वी डू. सेकेंड प्रिंसिपल इज harmony, not discord. Discord means disagreement. According to Taylor, those who work in the organization, they must work in harmony. Taylor, in this principle, insists on mental evolution. Mental evolution, what is mental evolution? That both workers and management, they must do their duties faithfully. There should be change in the thinking of both workers and the management. They should not fight with each other on the distribution of surplus of the industry. अगर scientific management अप्लाई करके अगर प्रोडक्शन बढ़ता है और प्रॉफिट बढ़ता है, तो मैनेजमेंट और वर्कर्स दे शुड नॉट फाइट विद ईच अदर ऑन द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ दिस इंक्रीज सरप्लस. देन नेक्स्ट इज कोऑपरेशन, नॉट इंडिविजुअलिज्म. This principle is basically an extension of the principle of harmony, not discord. According to Taylor, those who work in the organization, they must work in harmony. जो भी employees, workers काम कर रहे हैं, they should work in harmony. And they should work with mutual cooperation with each other and mutual understanding and confidence. And there should be equal division of work between the work and responsibility between the workers and the management. मतलब जो वर्कर्स ने काम करना है और वर्क और जो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, दोनों के बीच में इक्वल डिवीजन होना चाहिए. किनके बीच में? मैनेजमेंट और वर्कर्स के बीच में. देन फोर्थ वन इज डेवलपमेंट ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी पर्सन to the maximum of his efficiency and prosperity. Workers should be trained according to they should be selected and trained according to the requirement of the job which is to be given to them. ऐसा नहीं है कि वर्कर्स को मशीनों पे छोड़ दिया काम सीखने के लिए. No. Instead of allowing the workers to learn themselves, systematic training and development programs should be designed for them. These training and development programs will improve their skill and efficiency. These will improve the skill and efficiency of the workers. Now, what is the focus? What is the focus of scientific management? Focus is on maximum output with minimum efforts, and the purpose is to eliminate the inefficiency and wastages. And Taylor, F.W. Taylor, he is considered as the father of the scientific management. Now, these are the principles propounded by F.W. Taylor, and if there is any doubt regarding these principles, you can comment in the comment box.